thought it was a good win for us. Boston College is, they have their strikers. Coach Christian's done a nice job. Their guys are a year older. They're a much better team than they were a year ago. We were scared a little bit. Robinson is a good player. We have a couple guys that can defend, and I thought we, took away some stuff. We stayed in some ball screens. We got a little frustrated, made them pass the basketball. And, the defense obviously was the key. That and our bench in the first half, you get a lot of foul trouble. Some guys that don't get a lot of minutes came in and did a great job. Brian Patrick, Isaiah Maurice did some good things. Obviously, Xavier did good. Corby, and he even had foul trouble in the first half. So, the defense created it. First half, we 0 for 10 from 3. We've shot the ball much better. The TV guys asked me, what have you done from a year ago? And I just think they're a year older. They know how to get better shots. Obviously, adding Xavier gives you another weapon. West has gotten much better shooting the ball. And the second half, you go 7 for 13, which kind of, it definitely broke their back, I thought. So every time they made a run, it seemed like we made a play, had an answer, and slowly but surely just broke their spirit. And that was something I talked, impose your will, keep coming at them, and, just kind of knock them out, which we did in the second half.
Please raise your hand for a mic for a question.
Coach, that sequence when Xavier got a steal and then followed up with a 3, did you feel like you carried some momentum from that?
I think there was no doubt he got the dunk. In the second half, it stayed like 8-12. It kept, and they kept coming back, and then, he had, I think, back-to-back, at least 5 points in a row with the steal and the dunk, and then a 3, and then we got something else happened and stretched it out to maybe 15, 16, and then they cut it back again, and then now I think Cam got the layup down the lane, West got a play, and then we made a couple threes to kind of stretch it out. So, it's just, you make runs with stops and then take advantage of it with transition. First half, we had some transition opportunities. We kind of fuddled the ball around and didn't make good decisions. And, two things we really wanted to work on from a year ago. One was three-point shooting. I think we're better. The other was our assist turnover ratio, and we're positive 16 to 13. Cam going 6 for 1. That's huge for us. He makes us free throws. He has a really great game for us. So we made some strides from a year ago, but now we got to prove it tomorrow night. Take another step.
Is there anything else you put your finger on that you guys did well tonight? You thought?
I thought DJ was really good. Backstop to our defense. A couple times they had some layups. DJ comes out of nowhere, blocks. He has 4 blocks and a steal. Very, very active. And the thing, going into it, I know they were a year older. We're a year older. We had so many close games last year. We were, really probably 3 possessions from being in the NCAA tournament. And that was without Cam when he went down. And, I just thought, going into it, if we just kept coming at them, we just kept talking, come at them, kind of, like I say, break their spirit, but we made the plays, and they got a little stagnant in that couple runs, first half, second half, and that's the difference in the game.
Your pressure defense, is that this identity, is it long-term, or is it something you've implemented this year?
Well, we've always kind of picked up the pressure more extended. I don't think we have the depth. Cartier, one of our freshmen, went down with an ACL. I thought if he could give Cam a little rest, you got to play Cam's 37. We might have been able to extend that, but we talked about once they got over that half court, kind of inside that circle. Now Cam picks it up and it stretched them out a little bit. We fought for some passes. We had to disrupt them. They're good. Coach does a good job of stuff they run. They got good stuff. They put you in a lot of different movements and get you in different situations. But how do you defend that? You disrupt that. You take away a pass. You fight for a handoff. Those type of things. Or you get up on. We always say get up on the quarterback. He's got the ball and they're running play. If we get up on the quarterback, now you rush the quarterback. He doesn't have that open look. So I think we did a pretty good job of those things tonight. Anything for the players?
Yeah, Cam, when I remember that in the first half when you laid out for that loose ball, Is that something you guys kind of take pride in at K-State? These types of hustle plays and types of thing?
It's definitely something we take pride in. You know, we have this thing called play hard chart, and it's the little things that count. Like in when you're a basketball game, and hustle plays like that are very important to the game.
Cam actually was the leader at halftime. I don't, he had 5 at half or something. Him and DJ were tied. DJ's been our leader on it. Dean and him, and this was one of Cam's better days. You know, you get some steals like that. You get credit for those deflections, all those things. And that means your defense is pretty active. No question for the freshman. Give him something. He came to New York.
Seemed like you gave the team a jolt with that little break in the second half. Was it something you guys trying to really break them at that point, or?
Definitely. I mean, my role in the team is bring energy off the bench. So that's what I try to do. Anything I can, like get steals and knock down open shots like I do for the team.
16-8, pretty good numbers. 3 steals, pretty good for a first game away from home for a freshman. Good numbers. Now he's got to do it tomorrow night.
In Barclays, this is a venue that does host a lot of March Madness tournament games, and for a preseason tournament like this, do you guys think it's a good experience for you guys to come out here and play?
It's a great experience. We've been at home for this whole season. This is our first away game away from home, and to play here is definitely a great experience. And then we just got to treat it like every other game. We can't get too excited from the venue. Of course, it's New York, and everybody wants to play here, but it's a great experience.
David?
It was saying that.
And one thing you look at as a coach, you try to get venues to prepare you for the future. If you get in a tournament, this is, like you said, an NCAA type venue. I told them before, there might not be a lot of people here, but it's still a great arena. It is a special arena. It's got a lot of personality to it. I think we didn't shoot well the first half, but I think it's a good shooting place. We played here once before, and got good background. So this is something you definitely want to take advantage. We go to Denver and play where the Nuggets play later on in the month, so you get a couple of those different venues. Hopefully, you're not starstruck when you get if you get in the tournament, or when we get in the tournament.